We've come to accept Honor devices as being great value. Relying on proven technology from its parent company Huawei, the Chinese brand has been consistently focused on bringing very good specs at tempting prices. That's no easy task, yet Honor makes it seem almost effortlessly natural at this point, with devices like the Honor 7X. Huawei's current Mate lineup already offers great value in the high-end segment, with the Mate 10 and Mate 10 Pro, as well as in the large screen mid-range, in the face of the Mate 10 Lite. A simple, sturdy, two-piece cardboard box, that's what we like to see from value-conscious devices, and that's exactly what the Honor 7X ships in. Nothing too fancy, but we do dig the greenish-blue color Honor went with. It really makes it stand out. A metal UNI body and a glass front, it might be overused, yes, but we still think it's a timeless look. The Honor 7X pulls it off magnificently in every aspect, and we'll enjoy every bit of it, before the iPhone-inspired wireless charging-friendly devices come pouring in. The Honor 7X packs a 5.9 inches IPS LCD with an 18:9 aspect ratio, quite similar to the one on the Mate 10 Lite. It is a very decent panel, and we particularly appreciate Honor hasn't gone for a lower than 1080p resolution. This makes for a pixel density of 407 ppi, perfectly sharp by modern standards. Battery is another area the Honor 7X borrows heavily from the Mate 10 Lite. So much so that it packs in the exact same capacity 3,340 mAh battery pack. Since the display and chipset are also identical in both devices and the software differences are minor at best, it should come as no surprise that the pair manage their battery life equally well. The Huawei Honor 7X audio output is nicely accurate, both with an active external amplifier and with a pair of headphones. In fact, the only affected reading when our standard set came into play was the stereo crosstalk, which increased from excellent to average levels. Drawing yet another comparison, the Honor 7 has a single speaker, just like the one on the Mate 10 Lite. Quite literally, since the bottom firing unit scored almost identical loudness scores on the Honor 7X. Android 7 Nougat with the MUI 5.1 is a combination we've seen time and time again in both Huawei's and Honor's ranks. In that regard, there is nothing special or unexpected about it. However, that should not be misconstrued as criticism against the company's UX. In fact, Emotion UI is constantly getting better, with behind-the-scenes improvements, like better RAM management, improved mistouch detection and higher touch accuracy, to name a few. We realize the parallels are getting kind of repetitive, but can't avoid referencing the Mate 10 Lite yet again. It already offered some benchmark numbers and painted a pretty decent and usable picture for the Kirin 659 chipset. It is more of the same with the Honor 7X. Its scores are pretty much the same, within margin of error. Unlike its Mate 10 Lite sibling, the Honor 7X doesn't have any lofty imaging-related titles, like the world's first phone with 4 cameras to its name. Still, that is entirely due to the lack of a second selfie sensor. Other than that, both devices share identical main camera setups. The shots we took with the Honor 7X in daylight are satisfactory, but not really spectacular. Wide aperture, as Honor and Huawei call it, utilizes the depth information from the second 2MP camera. It lets you simulate the background defocusing wide apertures would give you, and you can adjust the effect to simulate between f/0.95 and f/16. The Honor 7X can only record video at up to 1080p at 30 fps. There's no 1080p at 60 fps or 4K recording. This is probably one of the bigger annoyances with the device. However, taking its price tag and competitors into consideration, well, except the Xiaomi Mi A1, that is, we can't exactly expect UHD recording by all means. The Honor 7X came out of this review looking pretty good, and understandably so. It is a solid mid-range handset, with a solid build and dependable overall performance. However, slapping on a universal recommendation for it turned out to be less than straightforward.